Hi guys, I just wanted to say hello because Cynthia was like, "Well, where's the link?" So I'm on, but I'm going to, I put on my makeup and I'm gonna put on costume because I have great. I was like, "Oh my god, today is a great costume," but I was like, I just wanted to see me my real face. It has makeup on, but so that you remember, because it's like I've gone over the top so much. I'm gonna take a little break after today. So I just want to say hello, and then I'll be right back, okay? Because it's organized together. I have notes for today, very many notes, many notes. So, so, um, so I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, don't fall. So, anyway, so happy Monday, everybody. So okay, so I'll be right back, okay? Yeah. If you just arrived, I'm going to take a little break. I put on my costume, I put on my makeup and everything. I'm just gonna go. It's gonna be 1 minute. I'm gonna slip it on. Okay, I'll be right back. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, Rose Taco Investigator. So very special today, huh? Look, I'm Christmas tree, huh? Yeah. Oh, hello. It was so funny because I was like, I look normal. I'll look kind of chic and glamorous. But the reality is, this is me today, huh? Yeah, yeah. So how? This is. Oh my God! Whoa! Hello, huh? Welcome. Look! Oh, look at this! I have a handcuffs. Oh, oh, oh. So, mm, if it is what you say it is, I love it. I love it. So this is. I have a look. When I was little, I don't even know if you had this when you were learning how to swim. You had the things that you had to put on the side. I don't know if you have this here in the USA, but learning to swim, you have the thing is they put on the arm. Yeah, this is I'm learning how to swim. Hello, here Emily. Welcome to Rose. Here's more. Welcome. Today we have conversations. so, so anyway. Oh, guys, it's so funny. Holly said this. Remember how Ivanka she had her holiday? What is it called? Holiday arrangements. Yeah. When did I have to do? Oh my God, it would be so funny if I did a holiday arrangements. Today, I'd like to show you holiday arrangements. Yes. Holiday arrangements to make a better Christmas party. Wait, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh God. By the way, isn't it, okay? No offense, of course, but I think she's Jewish, right? I don't think you can have Christmas, right? I think right now she's Jewish. She said she converted. So yeah, I don't know. Hmm? So I mean, right? It's kind of I don't know. I don't think she right. So yeah, I'm no seriously, guys, because it's like no, it's what's so weird to me, and I don't know. This is like freaks me. I find this I kind of gross. She and Jared are supposedly Jewish, okay, and then he never wears the. I forgot the name of the little hat. Okay, the men wear. I forgot the. Oh, I don't remember. Okay, so they never wear it in public. Yamuka, that's right, Yamuka. Right, they never wear it in public. If I find it very troubling. I think it's kind of gross that they don't do it in public. You know what I mean? Because it's like they probably know that it's like I don't understand how you live with yourself because if you're Jewish and then knowing that his base is all like white supremacist and like right anti-Semitic and everything, and then they wear it so they don't get why not? It bothers me honestly. It kind of bothers me. I mean, they have other reason to bother, not that, you know what I mean? But it's just kind of gross, you know what I mean? They're so everything about them, you know, is so like wrong or something. Because yeah, because guys, you know, I told you this story before, right? That my stepdad's family is Jewish, and that I went to Germany. I went to Germany there because there was a ceremony to commemorate the passing. Well, that wasn't commemorate, but his grandparents died in the Holocaust. Okay, in the concentration camps, and they're from Hamburg. So I went over there with my stepdad and my mom, and I met the Nazis, you know, because it was this event, this place called uh, Patriotisches Gesellschaft in Hamburg, Patriotic Society of Hamburg. So we met the families of people who, because the grandfather was kicked out of the society, it was this patriotic society back then, and then and then and then he and then anyway, so we went to meet that they're basically asking for forgiveness. Okay, this was like 2007, I think it was, or 2005. So anyway, so it was interesting because I'm not, you know, I'm not. I feel like in some ways I am Jewish. Okay, I have this. I feel like I had this other past life. It's not doesn't mean, but I feel like, but it was so strange. You know, at the time, it seemed so strange. Like, wow, this is crazy. Okay, and then and then it just and then now I understand. Okay, so it's interesting. Okay, I understand how that happens. Okay, but what I was going to say is anyway is that it's real. Okay, it's just so wrong that I can't believe that. I don't know how they can live with that. It's just so wrong. And this is, I have to say this many times. So my stepdad's sister, she was there at the ceremony and she was speaking German. I didn't understand German very well at the time, so I missed what she had said, this part. So at the end, she said in German, then they translated to me, that's what I understood later. She said, why didn't you say something then? You know, because after the fact, after everybody died, you know, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry that it happened. Yeah. And now it's like, we have to say something, you know, and they don't do it. It's like, you know, to me, it's like, I just can't. Okay, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Yeah, but you know, guys, a long story. I had a life regression, and I'll tell you one day. I'll tell you the story of my life regression. Okay, being Jewish and everything is very, very interesting. I had forgotten about it actually, but anyway. So, um, you know, I'm saying this, guys. One day, you know, I'm gonna do one video just about this because it's very intense. But I'm saying this, you know, and there was a message when I did my lifetime regression. There was a message in German about what I should do in this because it was a time when I had a life crisis, and it said, you know, there's something about images, and now I'm like doing visions, and it said something about images. Very interesting. Okay, so anyway, so now we talked about difficult topics, the Holocaust, and we Jewish, and Ivanka supposedly Jewish and everything. Okay, so. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to talk. One day I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna do a video just on this because it's intense. I don't wanna, you know, I know we're here for news kind of things. Okay, so so yeah. You know, it's funny. I said for the first time I told you guys that I didn't have the costume on, so I put at the very beginning I don't have a costume on, so you could see it. It's very interesting. Okay, so this is me now. Okay, so all right. Okay. Oh. I am the chief of staff. Imagine this is outfit for chief of staff at White House. Hey, I come with handcuffs. Yeah, I come with handcuffs to give the president. I come with handcuffs to give president wrong. Woo! Yeah, I'm Rosie. I am chief of staff. President. Yeah. Hello, Putin. Yeah. Oh, President. President. Let it be on the other line. Let it be. It's calling you. So, guys, I don't know. I try to put this thing on the internet. Yeah, I have a present. Dun, 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 dun. Have a present. uh, so, guys. Okay. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna do a video just on this because it's very intense. Okay, very intense. Faço lavra grafos. So, so, so anyway,
If it is what you say it is, I love it.
I love it. So, what I wonder what Mueller has, huh? What does he have? So, okay, guys, now seriously, okay. So, oh, I just want to say also comment. I don't know if you, I went to this event yesterday. It was an event. It was a performance. Yeah, performance art. Because I said before that I love this channel. Having this opportunity to express myself here creatively with the outfits and accent. So I went to see this woman who does this cabaret. She's like a comedian. I think she's a comedian cabaret person. Her name is Bridget Everett. I had heard about her. Okay. And so I went to see her. It was great. It was this amazing place. If you ever come to New York, it's called Joe's Pub. It's such a beautiful kind of beautiful environment. So she's very funny. She's raunchy. I'm not that raunchy. I don't think I could do that. She's kind of like does a little bit of, she's kind of stripped. She's crazy. So it was very nice and inspiring because I felt like it was it's like this vibe, because sometimes to be honest, guys, I just share. I'm oversharing. I'm not talking, not doing things. I'm sorry. It was just sometimes like I talk too much. But anyway, so because sometimes I'm like, well, maybe can I do something like this live? Can I do a live performance? Even just to try. Because then I thought, oh, the energy that she has is also I have that energy a little bit, okay? But it's not like, I don't think she takes off her clothes in the middle of the stage and she's kind of like, I can't do that. I don't drink. She drinks a lot during the whole thing. So I'm not saying I have to be like her, but you know what I mean? But it's just interesting. I was like, it's kind of fun. And then because it's a musical, I was like, you know what? I have to get my songs together and record them. It doesn't have to be professional. I can do it myself. I have some understanding of audio things. So I need to write it down and everything. And then so condensed together. Imagine if it is what you say it is. I love it. I love it. So yeah, they'll be fun. You know what I mean? They'll be fun. So yeah, no. But I have to write the whole show. Okay, it has to be the whole show because guys, I try to think about comedy, and I'll be honest. I'm gonna start shortly. Starting shortly. 2 more minutes of chat. I took comedy classes and all those things, but the problem is that it's not, I feel like there's a formula. I'm not good at jokes. I don't feel like I tell jokes. You know what I mean? I just have it's like props and movement, but it's not jokes. I'm not good at jokes. So I don't know. I'm not like, hey, I was in the subway and I saw somebody. Like, you know what I mean? I don't understand. I think I have a little bit of what is it called? Asperger's or something. I don't know. I don't get things sometimes. You know what I mean? So that's just why I cannot be like a comedy. But I need to write down songs. I need to write down songs for it. Yeah, I need musical. Roses together. So anyway, yeah. If it is what you say it is. Because the other thing, okay, I'm gonna get started. But guys, the other thing, I feel like I am actually a drag queen in reality. I am a woman, so I don't need to put on women outfits. But yeah, but but I identify. This is my gender. I am a drag queen. Yeah. I just need to accept that. Except that I can't do wigs are like a big deal. I don't know if I could. I have to get my. There was a time when I would do my hair, but I touch my hair. If you notice, it's a problem. But I had big, like huge hair. That'd be fun. Anyway, that's all. Now we're going to have serious conversations. So very different, right, guys? Look, my face without the glasses. It's better. It's too much, right? But this adds a whole other dimension. Look, it's kind of great, right? The glasses alone is great. Okay. So now let's get started, okay? Because we'll have many. Well, no, not okay. So now let's get started. There's just a lot to talk. Many questions. I'm just gonna go over them quickly because I want to cover all questions today. Yeah. Because guys, okay. By the way, tomorrow I have an event with I have a friend. Okay, a friend. I can't make it tomorrow at the same time. I might do it later depending on how the news goes. But I feel like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are going to be huge days. Okay, Wednesday there's going to be the Butina thing. I think and there's going to be more sentencing of Cohen. Okay, so there's a lot. So that's why I need to cover everything because we forget. You know what I mean? Not forget, but there's more that gets covered up. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with Maria Butina. Okay, but then there's Nick Ayers, and I wrote that out in Patreon. Okay, there's two questions about Nick Ayers, Jared meeting with Whitaker, and then Jerry. Oh, guys, did you see this is the best news ever? Jerry Falwell Jr. He had a thing with a pool boy. Yeah, yeah. So, guys, this guy is the Liberty University, right? Is the most evangelical of the evangelicals, right? Isn't it? Liberty University. So then so then he had there was this huge article on BuzzFeed I linked. You could see it there. How he he had a pool boy, 21-year-old pool boy, and then they started a business together. Which I wonder if that was as a result of blackmail, right? He started a what is it called? A hostel, a gay friendly hostel. I think in Miami somewhere. And then the article was very clever because they never mentioned this. It said something, and then notice how Jerry Falwell, he was one of the first to support Trump, and he supported Trump, and I'm sure, guys, they know, and I'm pretty sure that it's about blackmail. Okay, that this is like, guys, it's the most obvious thing. Trump and Cohen, they were blackmailing people. Same with Epstein, they know all of it. Okay, hello. That's why this is like blackmail presidency. So let's find out. Okay, and now, okay, the other thing is, I thought this is not news necessarily. Okay, but I thought this was very interesting. So the whole that debacle with the Comey going in front of the House committee or whatever, there was one part of this where he said apparently that Giuliani, back in October of 2016, seemed to have information from inside the FBI that basically made him suspicious. So I want to know, okay, who you guys have asked on and off, and I never did a reading on this, which is about is there a group in the FBI who was feeding Trump information? Even like, I don't know. Apparently Comey was not supportive, but I'm like, there's just something weird there. What is it? What were these people connected to Giuliani? I want to know. Okay, so let's just see what comes up. And then this is a question that one of you asked. I think it was Marilyn. She said, and I didn't have a chance to search for this, guys. Trump re-election money donations funneled into his business. Okay, I feel like I know this was talked about in those indictments or something where, let's just look into it. Okay, even without an article, I guess, because I feel like this is true. But let's see, has money gone into the, because guys, he's re-election. I feel like it's just a cash grab. That's right, Marilyn. Yeah, I feel like, but don't you think? I think it's really, it's there, right? They take this money, they put it in his businesses, and it's just very, very weird. Okay, so let's find out. And then Sherry had a question about people with, maybe I'll start with this question. Just a quick comment, okay, on this. I'll just comment on it. She asked, people with psychic abilities seem to screw up their lives. Very nice. Thank you very much, sorry. No, but really, I understand what she's talking about, okay, which is that a lot of people have these abilities, and it's like, well, I guess it doesn't work for you, huh? There used to be, guys, remember the woman, great singer, Diane Warwick, how she had a psychic line because she could not predict the demise of the business, huh? Did not work for her, huh? So anyway, so I would just say that, quickly answer this question, which is that if you are a little bit unusual, it's difficult, okay? And I think for me, I realized I was diagnosed with ADD. I think it's like you don't really fit in anywhere, so it's difficult. Oh, Cleo. So that's it. It's just difficult if you don't fit in. It's like with everybody, okay? It's not, And I think also if you have these psychic things, what happens is it's a little bit like you're a radio, the radio in the sense of like you pick up all these different, what is it called? Radio signals, I guess you can call it that. So how do you discern all these different things? Okay, so that's another thing, okay, which is that you are too attuned, almost like you kind of, I feel like I am, I'm not a, how do you explain it? I'm not an extrovert, okay? I do these things. I do these things, okay? At Teresa Caputo, oh my god, I kind of like Teresa Caputo. I know she's supposed. I could never do these shows where it's like, I hear somebody here. Is somebody here? Did you have a grandmother named Maria? Maria, are you there? I don't think I could, because I would. I don't know how. I hear Maria, John, John. You're a little bit bald. Is that right, John? I hear you, John. Anybody, John? I I feel like you would be. I don't know if I could be serious. You know what I mean? I don't think I could be serious like that. But so it's just like I don't think I could do that. But it is something like interesting, yeah. So, so I don't think I could do that because I do think there's some of it is like, oh, did you hear? He said, You remember that sweater? Do you have a sweater that you hold on to in your life? Do you hold on to that sweater? Or it just seems like, right? I don't know. But anyway, I like her. I like her personality. I love her accent. How is her? I love her accent. She's a great character. Okay. So it's interesting. So I was going to say, like I said, it's difficult. It's difficult. I think it's just if you're not a very traditional person, you can fit into. And I was able before when I was much younger. I used to be able. I worked in the corporate. You can fit into other worlds. But also, I went to artists. I don't. It's interesting. I sometimes had trouble also with my fellow artists too because I'm very analytical, even though I'm kind of crazy. So I have my brain is divides very analytical on the one side, very left brain, but on the other side is very right brain. So it's kind of like it's not very middle. Okay, it's either like very highly analytical, and then that's the answer. Okay, to her questions. So that's what I think, guys. I think it's like it's a little bit like, and I don't mean to be, to say all these things, but for example, women are burned and were burned as witches, right? It's kind of like it's a tradition that people who are different are not accepted. Yeah, not accepted. No. So anyway, so that's it. That is what it is. Because I think, guys, to the other, I feel like there's a lot of people who are living very painful lives, who are successful, but live lives of absolute despair. Just because they can fit into a world, and world accepts them more readily, it doesn't necessarily mean they're happy either. So yeah. John, is that you? I see John. John? Oh, there he is. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. What? Yeah. Mas Caputo? Caputo? Huh? Oh no, I'm Rosa. Forget about it. No, but I really liked it. And I just to finish the conversation, I've already jumped different subjects, but just to finish the conversation about her, I really liked her husband. I thought they were such a great, I like their husband, okay? I like the husband. Okay. What was his name? I forgot the name of that guy that was her husband. The Teresa, Larry. Oh, I like Larry. I'm so sad that they broke up. Because I was like, oh, it's so cute. Yeah. So, but whatever. It's weird. Okay. Like I said, I don't think I could do those tours. Yeah. If I did tours, it would be much more of a performance thing. Not like I can hear. Hello. Hello, is that you? Yeah. Your grandmother says hi. But I liked her, And one thing that I think was really amazing, and I get that sometimes when I do personal readings. I'm saying this is not a commercial for this, but it's sometimes like people, the impact that you can have on people, the stuff their life doesn't explain or that you need them for, you know what I mean? It's kind of, this is amazing. This is the best part. Okay. So now, let's start for reals. Here I am talking. I answered the question that's not political, but now let's go to political. Yeah. So, thanks, Landy. So, anyway, and it's a process, process. So no, because Wendy, I did a reading about family members. Okay, of course, but it's interesting because that was something I learned. Okay, over doing in practice, I used to just do cards, and then eventually, all those things. So okay, so now let's start. Okay, now Maria Butina. So I'm gonna read here the questions I have. Okay, Maria Butina to plead guilty. How does Russia feel about it? Why did she plead guilty? What was the connection between Butina and Trump on the day that she asked the question of President? President, I have a question. Hi, uh, what is your position about the sanctions that are bad for both countries? Sanctions are bad for both countries. President, what do you think? Huh? Do you think it's bad? Sanctions, or you plan to do sanctions? So, okay, okay, I'll comment after when I'll finish it here. Then I'll just because like I'm on this, this trip. So so here we are. So all right, so then okay, then Angela, was it Angela? I think it was Angela who asked. Oh no, it was Jeannie. Jeannie asked Maria, how useful is Trump to Putin given the news about Maria Butina? Right. So let's see. Okay, what is I have to remove glasses, guys, because it's difficult to cover my eyes here. Okay, just one sec. Okay, so what's going on, Maria Butina? Okay, okay, so then. Okay, guys, so I'll just explain, okay, what I saw. So first of all, the part or she pleads guilty, okay? So I feel like it showed, it's interesting, this image of her kind of I said before, I think one of the first readings I did about her, I felt like I could see her falling from some sort of um a tall apartment building, this sense of dizziness, and then this came back now, a sense of dizziness, that she is isolated in prison, but at the same time she feels like she was already risking too much. Okay, that she felt like it's not that she felt her life was in danger, but that she was too close to the sun. There was just a sense of like too much risk, and that she didn't like. I told you before, the whole sex thing she didn't like. Nobody, I think most women would not like. Okay, so she liked a sense of adventure, but it became too much, and it was very hard to manage. And I actually believe that she began to create emotional attachments, okay, with Americans or maybe America or something. So then in isolation, when there's nothing going on and she can't go anywhere, okay, I feel like she sort of misses the life that she had in the US more than the life that she had in Russia, for probably because she was sort of treated as some sort of celebrity. But she feels like whatever it is that she does in Russia, it sounds bad. And I've said before in another reading I did about her just now, like I think the last one, right? That there's somebody who may have died who was close to her, that she just was like, it's a bad sign for me, I'm next. Or there's something where she feels like it's not going to end well if I go back there. Okay. And then, it showed, okay, so then It says here, what was the connection between Butina, Trump, and the day that she asked that question that I just did, okay? That I just said, that the day she asked about the sanctions. It showed that her role then, they were spreading, it's like they were spreading the talking points. The idea was that there was going to be this candidate who had a different vision about Russia, who was open to a collaboration, so she was there to spread the talking points. Trump was alerted. I mean, it's obvious in the video. It's rehearsed. Okay, right? You could tell that it's not spontaneous. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and that's that. Now, and then it shows that Russia is extremely angry. Okay, if she does indeed plead guilty, because she knows the proof, which is the money getting to the NRA. Okay, and the money channels. I think she was not. She would share the information, but she, like I said, her connection to torsion and all that is she has connections to many powerful people. Okay, so it's not something that, and I actually see them together, actually sleeping together. She may have been, I mean, maybe this is how she was supposed. She could say no, I don't know, but I kind of see them. They had a, I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, sort of like a mentor, but then they slept together kind of thing. Torsion, the older guy, okay, who was he had I think he was he's a head banker, central bank, very important. Funny, imagine, guys, I'm trying to think, because now the people who work for Trump are so conspicuous. But imagine if, I forgot, like Alan Greenspan was like over, working on a political campaign in another country. You know what I mean? It's kind of strange, right? I mean, it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't think it's just because it's a different country, but the very high level economic person connected to the government is kind of strange, if you think about it. So that they're very angry, okay, because she has all the secrets. They believe that she could have been tortured or something like that, but it may become apparent that it's not like that, okay, that she may have voluntarily chosen to do that. Okay, so then the question, how useful is Trump to Putin given the news about Trump and the Marie Butina? I feel like, and then I saw this image of Putin. Obviously, he doesn't like Trump, but he likes the destruction that Trump can cause. So he doesn't think that Trump's going to last, but he likes the fact that he can destroy things. So he's pushing for this, whatever, the tariffs. And I think he wants to create as much damage as possible. As long as he has this guy he can truly influence, of course he can. He's going to put, even if it's not, he can't do any precise work, Trump, right? But he can use them that way. But anyway, so the thing about, okay, let's see, how does Lavrov see this? Damn it. Yeah, guys, I feel like I don't want to feel bad for her because she's not doing it. She was not, I don't feel bad for her, whatever. But I kind of see that they want to hurt her family. You know what I mean? And because this is, oh, look. Yeah, because she's like, she's done all these. She may have betrayed them. Okay. But I think she's going to talk a lot about the Americans. Okay. And this is more of what they want. And it might be that some information may not never become public, okay, because it's very top secret, but it connects the NRA a lot, okay. So they've indicted many people connected to the NRA, so this is it, okay. So now, okay, move to other subjects. And now that I've said everything that I can open the tab here again. So that's that. Yeah, I'm sure. You guys asking, I'm sure. Where is she going to live after this? If she does plead guilty, what's going to happen to her? She may still spend time in prison. She may have to go to some sort of special. I feel like, honestly, I think that her packages have to be scanned, and You know, because I'm sure they I kind of feel like I see somebody dying next to her, like, you know, sending like poisons or whatever it's called. You know what I mean? Okay, so but what? Yeah, guys, I kind of see her. I see her walking alongside a beach somewhere. She's gonna have plastic surgery, and she's gonna not in Florida because over there's too many Russians or whatever. But maybe California. I don't know. I see her, but she has to change her life completely. A new identity. You know, they give a new identity and stuff like that, but she has to be monitored by the government for her whole life. I think. Okay, I think it seems almost crazy to believe that she will. You know, because it's like. But okay, let me just see it from a different perspective. What are the alternatives for her? Why is she doing this? I understand that she sees that her life is in danger over there as well. But what is she's caught between a rock and a hard place. But what is the alternative for her? Why? Okay, I'm gonna spend much more time, much longer prison sentence. I am gonna have to please people that I don't like over there. They killed my friend. Like seriously, there was somebody that again this idea that somebody she really cared about. She received the news that he was dead. He's dead. Okay, and I don't know if it's because he's connected to her, maybe an old boyfriend. You know, somebody like I see this like romantic kid, like young guy or something. I don't know. I feel like she heard about this and it was done as a means I think to threaten her. But I feel like it really broke her heart. I think okay, and it's possible. Okay, so yeah, but I think she's gonna have some sort of protection, right? Like I said, you know, she can't get mail, she can't get right. So yeah, so I feel like she just feels really betrayed in every level. Okay, that she did. I mean, obviously did a lot of work for them, you know, and then that's how they, you know, that's how they repay her, right? So, and I think their interest obviously in protecting her is that she knows too much, of course, right? Okay, so all right, so then, okay, now I think we answered this question, right, guys? So now let's go to Nick Ayers, okay? Nick Ayers. Now, Nick Ayers. Okay, so Nick Ayers, simple question, declined the chief of staff job. Why? Then second part of the question, this is my question, okay? Because I feel like he's, you know, I've done readings on him. It looks like he's, you know, he's in trouble. Anyway, but what is the source of his money? It says that he 56 million for political. It seems like a lot of money, don't you think? For political consulting, don't you think it's kind of crazy? Like, how are you serious? Do you still make that much money in political consulting? I don't think it's because guys, even Manafort, he got like 10 million from Deripaska or something. Like, it was a lot of money then, right? Still is 10 million, but this guy 56 million. Hello, it's a lot of money, right? It seems even if he made like 5 million, they'd be like, wow, amazing, you know. But it'll be high, but kind of like you could almost be like, okay, but 56 million, that seems like a lot for the work that he does, right? It seems like the idea that, yeah. Oh wow, look, I didn't notice. Wow, John is saying, especially since his assets were only 12.8 million, now it's 56 million. It seems like a lot, right? It to me it looks like it could be right money laundering. But let's see. I want to close my eyes here. Yeah, yeah. Wait. I'll close eyes. So then I was gonna say, do I need cards, guys? No, I don't know that I need cards, right? For now, let's just do it like this, and then see what comes up because this could be this. You know, I've done so many. I've done a lot of guys. Totally have something on him. I've done readings. Seriously, guys, just search tarotpolitics Nick Ayers. I've done many readings on him, and really, seriously, um, and really, it's serious. Okay. So, but like I said, it always shows this dirty money. I remember, but with visions, it could be interesting to see what it comes up. Okay, so first, why did he turn down? And I have guys. The other thing I wanted to say about him before I close my eyes is that he was part of the super PAC where Rick Gates was too. Right after he won the election, they started a super PAC, and Rick Gates was there, and Rick Gates is talking to Mueller. So So obviously, right? I think there's some, like, I think he's under investigation already. I could be wrong. And I remember, guys, when I saw something about Georgia, he's from Georgia, right? In Georgia, we have Brian Kemp, a great man. Brian Kemp. He won a very, a fake election. So I saw him. I remember this really well. I saw that when the stuff is going to hit Georgia, the local elections, he goes too, because it's connected to that corruption there too, on top of what he does. So let's find out. Okay, so what's going on with Nick Ayers? Nick Ayers, why did you turn Trump down? I don't want any more exposure. I am up to here with all these subpoenas. And it's like, so guys, I seriously, it shows like a pile like this of subpoenas, okay? I don't know if this is impossible to have, but it's like he opens these envelopes and he subpoena. And he has 2 or 3 lawyers. Okay, he has a lot of lawyers dealing with all these things because it's showing they want the subpoenas for all my LLCs. Okay, so he's showing I'm talking about Nick Ayers, not Trump, right? He has all this big pile on his desk like this, okay, of subpoenas, different LLCs that he does. It's like I don't even remember. He's okay. I open these LLCs to transfer the money. It's like opening up a new bank account. I transfer from one, I transfer to the other. And this is how I make my money work. This is how I launder the money. This is, oh yeah, so they launder money. Okay. So Nick, tell me about this money. Don't you think it's a lot, 56 million? I don't understand. Tell me where this money comes from. Mm. Yeah, it's showing that okay, this is the thing, guys. There are several. It shows that he knows how, because it's like his big skill was to be a fundraiser. He would call people up from the beginning. He called people up. I'm fundraising for this governor, that person, whatever. And so he got with some Russians, okay, because they were obviously, it was not a big deal. Like, it's not new, right? Because the Russians so then it shows that, like, yeah, great. I'm sure. Thank you so much for contributing. I'm so excited. And then they were like, well, thank you. So he would take part of the money and put into the campaigns, but pocket a lot of it too. This was a deal they had. And I feel like then he would transfer. Okay, so he would take the money, put it in, take a big chunk, transfer to something else. And they would take. Yeah, so guys, this is what I think, okay? So he would take, okay, this is a little bit like, I'm trying to think of an example. It's a little bit like a piece of cheese, okay? Imagine like a piece of cheese, like a round piece of cheese, and it's let's say 20, even less, like 10% of the slice of this whole cheese goes to the political campaign. The rest he splits between the person who wants him to launder the money and himself. Okay, so in other words, he creates it's like oh my god, he has a whole schematics or a scheme into like how to launder money. Okay, he knows how to create all the LLCs. He knows how to create the dark money organizations that are actually, oh my god, this is so scary, guys. Oh my god, that actually are not even American money. It's all Russians. It's like, it has the same name as those Coke organizations, but they're not actually. They have these fake names, like Enterprise. I don't know which name, whatever the name is. Okay, so it's like they're masters in creating LLCs. Okay, so then he creates, like I said, the money transfers from these. Okay, how is it possible that the money is transferred and not tracked? Oh, they have these subsidiaries. Okay, so then there's these companies that have subsidiaries abroad. I don't know what is, the names, guys, but it's like then they transfer from inside. It's a very sophisticated thing. It's like, yeah, his talent is that getting the money, transferring the money, laundering the money. So this makes sense, guys. Okay, now who has ratted him out? Because I see like what are these subpoenas about? Yeah, the subpoenas are, like I said, they are about the money. Okay, they are about all those LLCs. But what are these things connected to? What are, because they're supposed to go somewhere. Where is this money going? Where is this money from? So I see the guys, somebody had sent me this stuff on Twitter, I think this guy Greitens, Missouri, I think it's called. I forgot which state. I think it is Missouri. Eric Greitens, the guy who had to leave, who resigned because of sexual abuse stuff. He got a woman who was like blackmailing him. I forgot the story. You know what I'm talking about? This guy, he's connected to the guy too. There is Pence, of course. Pence, his campaigns, he even the Indiana stuff. Oh my God. So then, oh my God, guys, it's telling me here even that oh my God, this is so crazy. Like it's so the situations, guys, where I feel like I need to shower. I'll be right back. Take shower. It's so dirty. Because basically, this is crazy, guys. Okay, so that it shows that he has a money laundering business. The politics is an excuse for money laundering. That's it. Okay, not only it's almost like for him, the politics is not secondary because some of the people do win, but that his big business is money laundering, and that oh my god, guys, I'm getting something. It's like a big, this is a big wow for me, boom. You know what it is that it's not just that the Russians wanted to influence politics; they needed to launder money. Boom. I never occurred to me before. We're always thinking that, because they want to influence. Yes, they want to influence the elections, but the biggest thing was to launder the money, and the politics was a way to do it. Oh, that's what I mean. I realize. Oh, oh, interesting. Oh, is it true? Oh, uh-huh. Oh, oh, is that right? Right? It's like now I'm like, whoa, got it. I understood. Because, before I thought, oh, it's because they want to influence the election. No, they need to launder the money. Oh, oh, uh-huh. Oh, but guys, it's so funny. GR is saying you've been saying this forever, but I'm like, oh, now I understand. Oh, now I understand it. Yeah. Oh, oh, uh-huh. Oh, oh. Wow. Really, I'm just like, just realize it now. You know what I mean? I feel like the money was money because the part of the money laundering is a very long game, like a long tail. So, obviously it starts with the illegal means that the money was procured, meaning probably a lot of times they steal from their own governments and everything. And then it goes down, it trickles down. It has to be made, their own country has to look like legitimate business. And then it has to be transferred from this into, right? So it's just like, oh, so this is that it wasn't even because obviously if you're going to put in money, think about it. How are you going to transfer a lot of money to the US without suspicion, right? It's probably pretty hard. I would think, oh, you can try to start companies, but they're going to be scrutinized if it's a public company, even if it's a private company. So with politics, because think about it, guys, if with politics, you have all of the, what's it called, the dark money, right? You have the nonprofits. It has to be a nonprofit. That's right, isn't it? The whole thing with dark money, I think if it's a private company, I don't think you have the same, you can't be right? So, oh. Oh, Christmas, huh? Yeah. Wow, guys. Amazing, huh? And okay, so why? Okay, then I'm gonna ask Nick. Okay, Nick, why you scored it with all the money laundering? Why do you have to be in politics? Wouldn't that be right? It's like if you made all this money, and he was so powerful, why did it have to be public? He could just be like the Cokes or something, right? It's strange. Yeah. Sally's asking, wonder if Trump used laundered money to pay off. Of course, I've said this before, Sally, it's obvious. All this money is laundered. It's all the Russian money goes to him. He doesn't have any money of his own. You know what I mean? So, okay. So this is a question I have about Nick. So, okay, Nick, you made all this money laundering money and when these political campaigns. Did you get too close to the sun? I mean, why didn't you just kind of stay behind the scenes? Okay, what is the point? What is this here? Why couldn't you just kind of retired or whatever? Because everything is intertwined. We were making so much money. Oh my God, guys, this is it. Whoa. This is crazy. I see them. I see him and some people with him. These movies when you see those drug laundry, what is it called? Drug money. They have the county money machines or whatever. This is it. Like, it's amazing. It's like he has all these, like, it's like they're celebrating like drug dealers, okay, like kind of like this huge money law, like cash, cash, cash. So they don't even know how to count the money. So this is why if he gets away from politics, people are not going to go to him anymore because they need the facade of the politics in order to. You can't do it separately. You know what I mean? You have to be like, oh, I'm a fundraiser. Wow. It's even, guys, I can't even imagine. So okay, what about him and what about him and Pence? What's the connection? Hmm? Mm-hmm. So okay, so what about the okay? What is the connection here between him and Pence? What is there more behind Pence? Yeah, it's because I don't necessarily get the sense, guys, that Pence is about money. I think he has other. Yeah, he has a. There's several other accounts. It's like he thinks of it as a security blanket, like a money for security or something. Okay, there's my look foreign accounts, and I see him, guys. I said before, I see this guy Nick having some drug issues, like maybe cocaine, and I think President Pence, I'm sorry, VP might also do drugs, okay, with him or something. Like he's a link to the lifestyle or something. I see them kind of like in a, and I don't know, guys, if this is me, me like being, kind of connecting one or I don't know. I don't want to mix, but I kind of see them in a Turkish bath, take a shower like that, a little short, celebrating dollars, and you know what I mean? Kind of crazy. So, but it's a yeah. So he's a banker basically. This is why he doesn't want to be like he thinks of like the job. Why? Okay, why is he in the White House? This is the other thing. Why is like given how much money he has? Why is in the White House? I want to know. Why is it? Did he accept this job with Pence? Because they need to run all the campaigns. That's right. They're flush. They have so much cash. They need to get with it. They sort of like it's a connection between how do you transfer the money? Oh my God, now I'm getting Tom Barrack. Tom Barrack is a big guy. And I think he is a big money launderer transfer, okay? And oh my God, guys, today's big revelations. Like, I never thought, but it's like, it's telling me that Tom Barrack is a big money launderer too. Like, he has this like financial company or whatever, but the reality is that it's mostly about transferring. Oh my God, it's crazy, guys. Oh my God. It's like a financial scheme, basically. This is why they said yes. They bought, not just bought it, they gave money to the campaigns, but they all got a big cut on top because they were using the financial campaigns to launder money, and therefore they would get the cut. As any money launderer, no matter what area, and if you're in government or whatever, you would still get a big cut. The same thing here. Wow. Yeah, but yeah, drug test. But I think there's other tests. I don't know, guys. It's crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, like taxes, like making sure that the money is legit should be the first test. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mullah has that. Does Mullah have evidence in all the money laundering? Yeah, he does. Tom Barrack is talking to them. He has the guy Nader. Nader knows about it. This is a scheme that has been going on for a while. Yeah, it's all connected. Okay, so yeah, I think so. Okay, so how? So So what are they? Tell me about the subpoenas that he received. What is this? What are the investigations about? What is this investigation about? Money, the Russian money laundering going to the U.S. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Wow. Okay. So yeah, guys, it's a big scheme. Okay. So he's not the only one, but he is a particularly successful one. And this is why, guys. Oh my God, I feel like something. Yeah, I was hit by lightning today. Okay, I didn't see the whole thing before. I didn't see it like today. It was like, wow, big spark. I got it finally. That the reason, because why is this guy going to Greitens? Why are these people going to this random? It seems random to me. Like, why are you going to? Why do you care about Missouri or whatever these places are? Because it's a little, guys. You know what it is? It's a little bit like, for example, if you're a venture investor, you need to invest in all the companies that are coming up. You need a place to put your money. This is it. They put to them, and putting money to these politicians was a way to cleanse their money. The politics was just the excuse, and so it was a two whammy, whereas a double whammy they call it, right? You get to influence the elections and you get to launder the money. Perfect. Okay, this explains. I'm like, wow. Oh, 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 amazing. Understand. So, okay.